Hi dear students, a very good morning and welcome to the new episode of English class. And in the previous class, what are the things we studied? We started our third lesson. In the previous class, and the title of our lesson is How the Seawater Became Salty. We all know that the taste of seawater is salty. The seawater is very salty. We all knew that. And how did the water become salty? We are going to study that. What were the things we studied in the previous class? Two brothers were living in a village near the sea. And what were their names? Mohan and Ratan were the brothers. Okay. And what was their condition? They were very simple and kind. Mohan and Ratan were very simple and kind. Mohan and Ratan were very simple and kind, and they had lost their parents. Their parents had died. There is nobody to look after him. Who is the elder brother? Mohan is the elder brother and Ratan is the younger brother. As he is the elder one, Mohan treated Ratan as his son. Mohan looked after or treated Ratan as his own son. Okay. And later in their life, Mohan married Sheila. And from where he married? Sheila is a cunning girl. What kind of a girl was Sheila? Sheila was a cunning girl from the neighboring village. She is a cunning girl from the neighboring village. At the time of marriage, Mohan thought that Sheila would look after both of them very well and the house. She will take care of both of them and the house. But Sheila did not like Ratan. What happened? Sheila did not like Ratan. Sheila only liked her husband Mohan. Sheila looked after Ratan as a burden. Sheila thinks that Ratan is a burden to them. And she ill-treated him sometimes. Sheila ill-treated him, and even she did not give him sufficient food or enough food. Even Sheila did not give him sufficient food. But Ratan did not make a complaint to Mohan. When somebody treated us like that, what will you do? If your mother or if a family member of yours did not give you something you want, or if two children are there, they are giving sufficient things and not giving one of them sufficient enough food, what will happen? They will make a complaint to mother or the parents. Okay, they will make a complaint to their guardian. But here Ratan is a kind man. He is a gentleman in heart. In heart he is a gentleman, and he did not make a complaint to Mohan. Okay. Then what happened? In addition to the work in the farm, Ratan is doing or helping his brother in the farm. In addition to the work in the farm, that means besides his work in the farm, what are the things he do? He do all the household duties. Sheila make her do all the household work. Which are the works done by Ratan? He fetch water from the well. Then he brought firewood from the forest. Then he cleaned and washed the utensils. All the utensils. One day what happened? This particular day what happened? One day it is the time of evening, and Sheila shouted at Ratan and asked him to bring firewood from the forest. Sheila asked Ratan to bring firewood from the forest. Then Ratan pleaded his sister-in-law. May I go tomorrow? It is a very stormy weather, and may I go tomorrow? It is going to be dark. How did I go alone? it is not good. Today we have enough firewood. Tomorrow I will bring firewood to you. And then Sheila menacingly said to him, you should go today. Now itself, you lazy fellow, you go. I am praying that you should never come back. I am praying that you should never come back. Okay. Then left with there is no choice. Left with no choice means there is no choice to Ratan. He should go. He must go. It is the words of his sister-in-law. He is not saying anything to Mohan. So he decided to go away from there. He took his axe and he wandered into the forest. He wandered deep into the forest. Ratan wandered deep into the forest. And there it was cold in the forest and it began to rain, and that day it became dark and it began to rain. The rain is coming and he is now feeling cold and hunger. He is shivering with the cold and hunger. Nathan is shivering with the cold and hunger. At that time he feels cold and hunger. He looked here and there and then he saw a light at a distance. Nathan saw a light at a distance, long away or far away, there was a light. He walked towards the light. Nathan walked towards the light. At the time when he saw the light, he walked towards the light. Some royals at that time his eyes on reaching the light, his eyes widened in surprise. His eyes widened in surprise. What was the reason? Some dwarfs. Who is dwarf? Little people, dwarfs. D-W-A-R-V-E-S, dwarfs. The singular form is dwarf. Some dwarfs were holding their hands together. So a group of people were there. All of them were dwarfs. They are now having short body. They are having little body, and they are holding their hand in hand. They are dancing. They are holding their hand in hand, and they were dancing around the bonfire. They were dancing around the bonfire. Some dwarfs were holding hands and dancing around a bonfire. They were merrily singing. Merrily means happily. They were happily singing Jumba, Jumba, Jumba. They are doing Jumba dance. They are doing Jumba dance. They are holding their hands and doing Jumba dance. We are from the Tumba town. We are from the Tumba town. They are singing that we are Jumba, 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 and we are from the Tumba towns. And anyone who sees us will become rich. And thank you. Anyone who sees us, if anybody happened to see us, they will become rich. If anybody happened to see us, they will become rich. Okay, there we stopped in the previous class, and I will read from the very beginning. Please listen. Ratan and Mohan were brothers. They lived in a village near the sea. Both were simple and kind. Their parents had died, so Mohan, the elder brother, treated Ratan like his son. Mohan married Sheila, a cunning girl from the neighboring village. He had thought that she would take care of both of them and the house. But Sheila did not like Ratan, so she thought that he was a burden. She ill-treated him and also did not give him sufficient food or enough food. Ratan never complained to Mohan. Ratan, besides helping his brother at the farm, did a lot of household works like fetching water from the well, getting wood for fire from the forest, cleaning and washing the utensils. He was a simple man with a gentle heart. Ratan was a simple man with a gentle heart. One day there was no wood for fire. It was late in the evening. The storm seemed to be brewing. It was getting cold. Get some fire, Ratan, Sheila thundered. We have enough for today. May please go tomorrow? He pleaded. Pleaded means begged. Now, no, you lazy fellow, go now. I pray you never come back, she said menacingly. Left with no choice, he picked his axe and wandered deep into the forest. It started raining. He was hungry and cold. He saw some light at a distance. He went towards it. His eyes widened in surprise. Some dogs were holding hands and dancing around a bonfire. They were merrily singing Jumba, Jumba. We come from the town of Tumba. Anyone who sees us will become rich and thank God. And thank God. There we stopped in the previous class, and today we are moving to study the page number 27. All of you take page number 27. Rathan was mesmerized. Mesmerized means astonished. He was surprised at first, but on hearing the words of the dwarfs, he became mesmerized. His feeling is that he is in a magical world. He feels that he is now in a magical world. It was like a fairy tale. Some fairy tale stories at our younger age we heard some fairy tales. Some fairy means angels. They are having wings, and they came to us and asked us to and they granted us they asked us to ask for 3 bones. Okay, 3 gifts. And what are the things that in our childhood days we are playing like that? We are hearing fairy tale stories. Some gods and goddesses will come into us, and they are having wings, and they bless us. Then there is a light from their hands, and they are having white dress. They give us some boon. Boon means vaya. They bless us with some boons and ask about our wish. What do you want to become? When we ask for gold, we will get gold. And we heard the story of Damu, and he is having he's got a golden axe. Damu, who got a golden axe from the fairy. Like that, on hearing the dwarfs and on seeing the dwarfs dancing and hearing the words of dwarfs. What were the words of dwarfs? The dwarfs said that if some person sees us, they will become rich. And on hearing that, Rathan became mesmerized. He thought that, or he feels that he is now he is now in a magical world. It was like a fairy tale to him. To him, this incident was like a fairy tale. This was like a fairy tale for him. The weather had become chilly. Chilly means ice cold. Weather. W-E-A-T-H-E-R. W-E-A-T-H-E-R. The weather is chilly cold. Chilly means icy cold. It is not a normal cold, but icy cold, chilly cold. The weather had become chilly. The fire in the bonfire seemed dull. The fire began to die. It seemed dull. Seemed. S-E-E-M-E-D. Seemed. S-E-E-M-E-D. Seemed. The fire began to seem dull. The fire in the bonfire seemed dull. Rathan put the wood he had cut into the fire. He had collected some wood before it began to rain. He carried that wood with him. There was some wood in his hand, and he put the wood into the bonfire for lightening it. It seemed to be died. It began to become dull. The fire in the bonfire began to become dull. So what did Rathan do? Rathan put the firewood in his hand into the fire. Rathan put the wood into the fire. Rathan put the wood he had cut into the fire. He hid behind a bush. Hid means the past tense of hide. He hid himself. H-I-D. Hid. He hid himself behind. Behind means at the back of. Behind is a preposition. At the back of. Where was Rathan now? At the back of the bush. Bush means puttichedi. He hid himself behind the bush without seen by the dwarfs. He hid himself behind the bush, and he hid behind a bush and watched them. He is watching the dwarfs. Dwarfs means short people, short little people. And he began to watch the W-A-T-C-H-E-D, watch. He watched them. W-A-T-C-H-E-D, watched. Rathan hid behind a bush and began to watch the dwarfs. Suddenly a dwarf saw him. Suddenly means soon, pettanna. Suddenly, S-U-D-D-E-N-L-Y. Suddenly a dwarf saw him. putting wood into the fire. When he put the wood into the fire, a dwarf saw him. A little man saw him. S-A-W, saw. A little man saw him. All of them came near him. All of them then, they came near him together. They were little people and they were frightened of others. And on seeing others, they became frightened and they walked towards them in a group. As a group, the dogs walked towards Rathan. Okay, that is the meaning of this paragraph. I will read this paragraph once again. You please listen. Rathan was mesmerized. M-E-S is spelling of mesmerized. M-E-S-M-E-R-I-Z-E-D. Mesmerized. Rathan became mesmerized. Rathan became mesmerized on seeing the dogs, the dance and on seeing the dance of the dogs and hearing the words of the dogs. Rathan became mesmerized. Rathan was mesmerized. It was like a fairy tale story. It was like a fairy tale. It was to Rathan. It seemed to be a fairy tale. The weather had become chilly. Now it is ice cold. The weather had become chilly. The fire in the bonfire seemed dull. They are dancing for a long time and Rathan walked a long way towards the fire. It was long distance from the forest to the fireplace and now the fire seemed to be dull. Rathan put the wood. He had a cut into the fire. Rathan had some wood with him, firewood with him. So he put the wood into the fire to light them up. He hid behind a bush and watched them. Rathan hid behind a bush and watched the dogs. What are they doing? Suddenly a dog saw Rathan. Suddenly a dog, a short man saw him putting wood into the fire. When he put wood into the fire, suddenly a dark man saw him. Suddenly a dark man saw him. And all of them came near him. All the dark people came near Rathan. Listen to the words from this paragraph. Dwarfs, D-W-A-R-V-S. Dwarfs, the plural of dwarf. Dwarf is the singular form, D-W-A-R-F, and plural is dwarfs, little people, short people. Then weather, W-E-A-T-H-E-R, weather, W-E-A-T-H-E-R, weather. Then seemed, S-E-E-M-E-D, seemed, S-E-E-M-E-D, seemed. Hid, H-I-D, hid, H-I-D, hid. Then watched, W-A-T-C-H-E-D, watched. Suddenly, S-U-D-D-E-N-L-Y, suddenly. The spelling of suddenly, say the spelling of suddenly. S-U-D-D-E-N-L-Y, suddenly. Mesmerized, M-E-S-M-E-R-I-Z-E-D, mesmerized. M-E-S-M-E-R-I-Z-E-D, mesmerized. M-E-S-M-E-R-I-Z-E-D, mesmerized. Okay. Listen to the words. Dwarfs, the plural of dwarf. Then weather, seemed, hid, watched, suddenly, mesmerized. Once again, dwarfs, dwarf, weather, seemed, hid, watched, suddenly, mesmerized. M-E-S-M-E-R-I-Z-E-D. Rathan was mesmerized. It was like a fairy tale. The weather had become chilly. The fire in the bonfire seemed dull. Rathan put the wood he had cut into the wood fire. He hid behind a bush and watched them. Suddenly a dog saw him putting wood into the fire. All of them came near him. Do not be frightened. You are a good man. We want to thank you. Do not be frightened. Don't be frightened. Frightened means scared. Don't be scared. We are friendly. We are very friendly. We thought that you are a good man. You don't be afraid. Frightened. The word is frightened. F-R-I-G-H-T-E-N-D. F-R-I-G-H-T-E-N-E-D. Don't be F-R-I-G-H-T. F-R-I-G-H-T-E-N-E-D. Frightened. Don't be frightened. You are a good man. We all know that you are a good man. Don't be afraid. You are a good man. We want to thank you. We want to thank you to you. Take the grinding machine. Just turn it once and wish for whatever you want, but use it judiciously. Take the grinding machine. There was a grinding machine at the corner of that place, and the dwarfs said to him, you take that. They already told that if somebody sees us, they will become rich. If you want, or you think you are a good man, we all know that, and we are thanking you, we want to thank you, and you take that grinding machine, G-R-I-N-D-I-N-G, grinding, G-R-I-N-D-I-N-G, grinding machine, spelling, M-A-C-H-I-N-E, machine. Take that grinding machine with you. You take that grinding machine of your own, and if you ask, use it wisely. Once you ask, you just trade it once and wish for whatever you want. You just take the grinding machine only once and then ask for anything you want. Ask for anything you want. This is a gift given to you by us. This is the grinding machine. You take this machine with you and you can use it wisely. And if you turn it once, if you turn the grinding machine once and ask whatever you want, if you want anything, you can ask anything, and but use it judiciously. Use it wisely. W-I-S-E-L-Y, wisely, judiciously. J-U-D-I-C-I-O-U-S-L-Y. Judiciously means wisely. That means don't misuse it. Use it judiciously. J-U-D-I-C-I-O-U-S-L-Y. Judiciously. That means no, don't use it for malpractices. Use it wisely. Don't misuse it. Use it judiciously. Judiciary means judiciary, Niyama Vyavastha. That means lawfully. Use it judiciously. This is a grinding machine. You can take it and you turn it once and ask for anything you want. You can turn it once, turn the grinding machine once, and you can ask for anything you want. And there is one thing, there is a reminder. Use it wisely. Don't misuse it. Don't make it in a mismanner, in misway. That means in an ill way. Use it wisely. Take the grinding machine. Just turn it once and wish for whatever you want. But use it judiciously. It will only stop when you say thank you for your kindness. And when you turn it and ask for something, this machine will give you that, and after getting that, you should say thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your kindness. Then only it will stop. Otherwise, it will give you what you want. If you are asking for gold and forget to thank you for its kindness, it will make gold. It will give you gold and gold. If you want some food item, it will give you, and when it is enough for your use, you should say thank you to it. Then it will stop giving it to you. Okay. Thank you for your kindness. Kindness. K-I-N-D-N-E-S-S. Kindness. Yeah. When you want to stop the machine, you should say thank you for your kindness. When you want to stop, or when you get sufficient of your need, and when the machine satisfies your needs, if you want to stop the machine, what should you say? Thank you for your kindness. Then only it stop. Thank you for your kindness. Then only the machine stop. Okay. Then only the machine stop. Then if it will stop, it will only stop when you say thank you for your kindness. So saying, they handed him a small grinding machine and disappeared. So saying these words to Rattan, what did the dogs do? They handed over a small grinding machine. They handed over means give. They handed over a small grinding machine to him, and they disappeared away from there. They go away from there. They vanished away from there. Disappeared. D-I-S-A-P-P-E-A-R-E-D. P-P-E-A-R-E-D, disappeared. The spelling of disappeared. Listen to the spelling. D-I-S-A-P-P-E-A-R-E-D, disappeared. Okay, listen to the top words from this paragraph. Frightened, F-R-I-G-H-T-E-N-E-D, frightened, F-R-I-G-H-T-E-N-E-D, frightened. Next word, grinding machine, G-R-I-N-D-I-N-G, grinding, M-A-C-H-I-N-E, machine, G-R-I-N-D-I-N-G, grinding, M-A-C-H-I-N-E, machine, grinding machine. Next word, judiciously, J-U-D-I-C-I-O-U-S-L-Y, judiciously, J-U-D-I-C-I-O-U-S-L-Y, judiciously. Next word, kindness, K-I-N-D-N-E-S-S, kindness, then disappeared, D-I-S-A-P-P-E-A-R-E-D, disappeared, D-I-S-A-P-P-E-A-R-E-D, disappeared. Listen, frightened, grinding machine, judiciously, tough words are there, judiciously, kindness, disappeared. Once again, frightened, grinding machine, judiciously, kindness, disappeared. Okay, clear up these words? Listen to the two paragraphs. Ratan was mesmerized. It was like a fairy tale. The weather had become chilly. The fire in the bonfire seemed dull. Ratan put the wood he had cut into the fire. He hid behind a bush and watched them. Suddenly a dog saw him putting wood into the fire. All of them came near him. Do not be frightened, you are a good man. We want to thank you. Take the grinding machine. Just turn it once and wish for whatever you want, but use it judiciously. It will only stop when you say thank you for your kindness. It will only stop when you say thank you for your kindness. So saying, they handed him a small grinding machine and disappeared. Saying like this, the dogs handed over him a small grinding machine and disappeared from there. They go away from there. Okay. Ratan was exuberant. Exuberant means he is in a confused way. He did not believe his eyes. He couldn't believe his eyes. What are happening? What things are happening? Exuberant. E-X-U-B-E-R-A-N-D, exuberant. The word is exuberant, E-X-U-B-E-R-A-N-D. Ratan was exuberant, he was confused, he was in a, not in this world, he was in a magical world, he was mesmerized. He turned the machine once and said, please give me a sumptuous meal, sufficient meal. That means thirsty. Sumptuous means that can satisfy his hunger. Sumptuous. A meal that can satisfy all the needs of the person who eat it. That is sumptuous. Vipava Samritamaya. Sumptuous. He turned the machine once and said, please give me a sumptuous. S-U-M-P-T-U-O-U-S. Sumptuous. S-U-M-P-T-U-O-U-S. Sumptuous. S-U-M-P-T-U-O-U-S. Sumptuous means sufficient, that can satisfy all the needs of the person who eat. Sumptuous. Ratan was exuberant. He turned the machine once. He turned the machine only once and then he asked for a, he said, please give me a sumptuous meal because he is having hunger. He is shivering with hunger and cold. He is shivering with hunger and cold. So he said, please give me a sumptuous meal. He turned the machine once and said, please give me a sumptuous meal. A meal fit for a king appeared. What happened then? A meal fit fit for a king. That means a kingly meal, a sumptuous meal. All the dishes are there, fruits are there, vegetables are there, the nuts are there, then deliciously cooked. That means having some good flavored dishes are there. A meal fit for a king appeared. Then in the previous paragraph there was a word disappeared. Now appeared. A-P-P-E-A-R-E-D. Appeared in front of him. A meal ready for a well or suits a king. A meal that suits a king appeared there in front of Rathan. Rathan was exuberant. He turned the machine once and said, "Please give me a sumptuous meal." A meal fit for a king appeared. Then he said, "Thank you for your kindness." Then what did Rathan do? He was a gentleman. He was gentle by heart. And he said, "Thank you for the kindness." And he wanted to stop the machine. He wanted to stop the machine because that meal was sufficient for him. He only want to satisfy his hunger. He only want to satisfy his hunger. So he said, "Thank you for his kindness." He know how to stop the machine. Rathan know how to stop the machine. He wants only he want food for his hunger, to satisfy his hunger. He only need whatever he want. He only need whatever he had. When he get the food or when the sufficient food appeared in front of him, he said, "Thank you for your kindness." Rathan said, "Thank you for your kindness." And the machine stopped. And then the machine stopped. S-T-O-P-P-E-D. At that time, the machine stopped. At the time, the machine stopped. What wonderful magic it was. Then let them think about that magic way. It was a magic. He is now in a fairy tale world, fairyland, and he is thinking about how the world looks like and how can we get even such things. He had suffered a lot throughout his life. He had suffered a lot throughout his life. He had lost his parents in his childhood, and he was looked after by his brother Mohan. And now he is ill-treated by his sister-in-law, and now he is suffered. He is very worried about his sister-in-law, but he did not make a complaint about her to her husband. Okay, that was the greatness of Rathan. That was the greatness of Rathan. Now, Rathan was very surprised on seeing the dogs, and they gave him or they granted him the grinding machine and told him to ask whatever he want or whichever he want. And he came the grinding machine only once and asked for whatever you want. And when you want to stop it, he can say, "Thank you for your kindness." How do we stop? How can Rathan stop the grinding machine? Thank you for when somebody say, "Thank you for your kindness," the grinding machine will not work. It will stop. Okay, then Rathan at first Rathan was hungry and cold. We all know that. And Rathan asked for a sumptuous meal. Sumptuous means delicious meal. And then there appeared a meal fit for a king. There appeared a meal fit for a king. And after eating the meal, what did he do? He said, "Thank you for your kindness." And then the machine stopped working. And we think about what a wonderful magic it was. I have get a wonderful grinding machine. Look at the paragraph. Rathan was exuberant. He turned the machine once and said, "Please give me a sumptuous meal." A meal fit for the king appeared. Then he said, "Thank you for your kindness." And the machine stopped there. What wonderful magic it was. Then Rathan think by himself what wonderful magic it was. Rathan decided not to go back to his village. He has suffered a lot. He had suffered a lot from the part of his sister-in-law Sheila, and he decided not to go back to his village. Decided. Decided. He decided not to go back to his village. He decided not to go back to his village. He crossed the forest to another village. What did Rathan do? with that grinding machine. He crossed the forest. C-R-O-S-S-E-D. Crossed. C-R-O-S-S-E-D. Crossed the village and went into another. Crossed the forest and went into another village. He decided not to go back to his village. He crossed the forest to another village. He asked the machine for food. What were the things asked by him to the machine? Ratan asked the machine for food, money, clothes and valuables. What are the things Ratan asked to the machine? Ratan asked for food, clothes, money and valuables. That means precious things, valuables. V-A-L-U-A-B-L-E-S. He asked for clothes, then money, then food, then valuables. What are the things asked by Ratan to the machine? Ratan asked for food, clothes, valuables and money. He asked only the things he wants. He asked for the machine for food, money, clothes and valuables. He helped the needy. He helped the people who need his help, who is in need of his urgent help. He helped the needy. Needy means the people who need. Needy. അർഹതയുള്ളവരെ സഹായിക്കുക. Ratan helped the needy, those who need it urgently. Ratan helped the needy. As he became rich, his fame spread. Fame means famous. Fame. F-A-M-E. Fame spread. S-P-R-E-A-D. His fame spread. As he became rich and rich, and he helped the people who are in need of help, and his fame spread all over the country, all over the place. His fame spread all over the place. Once again, you please listen to that two paragraphs. Ratan was exuberant. He turned the machine once and said, "Please give me a sumptuous meal. A meal fit for a king appeared." Then he said, "Thank you for your kindness." And the machine stopped. What wonderful magic it was! Ratan decided not to go back to his village. He crossed the forest to another village. He asked the machine for food, money, clothes and valuables. He helped the needy. As he became rich, his fame spread. As he became rich, his fame spread all over the place. His fame spread all over the place. There we can stop today, and I read from the very beginning, today's portion. Okay. Ratan was mesmerized. It was like a fairy tale. The weather had become chilly. The fire in the bonfire seemed dull. Ratan put the wood he had cut into the fire. He hid behind a bush and watched them. Suddenly a dog saw him putting wood into the fire. All of them came near him. "Don't be frightened. You are a good man. We want to thank you." Then take the grinding machine. Just turn it once and wish for whatever you want, but use it judiciously. It will only stop when you say thank you for your kindness. So saying, they handed him a small grinding machine and disappeared from there. Ratan was exuberant. He turned the machine once and said, "Please give me a sumptuous meal. A meal fit for a king appeared." Then he said, "Thank you for your kindness," and the machine stopped. What wonderful magic it was! Ratan decided not to go back to his village. He crossed the forest and to another village. He asked the machine for food, money, clothes and valuables. He helped the needy. As he became rich, his fame spread. As he became rich, his fame spread. This will be enough for today, and the most important thing you have to do is text reading. Text reading is very important. You should read the text and find out at least 5 question answers from the today's portion. Okay, let's look at the word exuberant. E-X-U-B-E-R-A-N-D. Exuberant. E-X-U-B-E-R-A-N-D. Exuberant. Next word sumptuous. S-U-M-P-T-U-O-U-S. Sumptuous. Say the spelling and word. S-U-M-P-T-U-O-U-S. Sumptuous. Next word appear. appeared. Then stopped, we all know that, S-T-O-P-P-E-D, stopped. Decided, D-E-C-I-D-E-D, decided. Then crossed, C-R-O-S-S-E-D, crossed. Valuables, V-A-L-U-A-B-L-E-S, valuables, V-A-L-U-A-B-L-E-S, valuables. Then needy, who are in need of, N-E-E-D-Y. Fame, F-A-M-E, S-P-R-E-A-D, spread. Listen here. Exuberant, sumptuous, appeared, stopped, decided, crossed, valuables, needy, fame, spread. Once again, exuberant, sumptuous, appeared, stopped, decided, crossed, valuables, needy, fame, spread. Okay, today let us wind up our class and we continue in the next class. See you soon. Thank you.